Okay, so the two new secret rares have been revealed from OP06. So I'm not gonna talk about the super rares in this video because I think I'm gonna wait for all 10 to be revealed and then we're gonna do a full breakdown of all of them in a separate video. In this video, I'm just going to talk about the two secret rares that have been revealed for OP06, which is none other than Zoro and Sanji. So the wings of the Pirate King officially get their own secret rares, which is amazing. Their effects, however, is getting the community a little bit worried about something called power creep. Is this the start of shit being too strong? Well, we'll talk about it. We'll have a nice discussion about it. We'll go through the card effects first, and then we'll have a nice discussion about Zoro and Sanji. But this is kind of good news because like these cards, Zoro is green and Sanji is blue, so they both fit in the new starter deck 12 leader, Zoro and Sanji as well, in blue and green. So if you haven't watched the opening video, it's one I just posted before this one. But let's talk about Zoro and Sanji. Let's just jump into the secret rares and let's go. So the first secret rare of OP06 is none other than Roronoa Zoro. This guy is an absolute beast. It's a 9 cost, 9000 powered character. No counter, so big whoop. When attacking, once per turn, you may pay 1 to set this character as active. Okay, you know, pretty strong effect. If that was just it, pretty deserving of a secret rare. And then activate main, once per turn, you may pay 2 Dawn to set this character as active. So theoretically, if you have all 10 Dawn available and you have Zoro on your field, you can put 7 Dawns onto Zoro, make him a 16,000 attacker, attack with 16k once, pay 1, set him as active. Your opponent has to deal with that 16k attack somehow. Maybe he has like 2 life left. Can counter out of it? Fine. Okay, you know what's cool. Then you swing 16k again to your opponent. And your opponent has to, you know, defend against that somehow. And then, okay, let's say they don't counter out of it. Bam, there goes the last life. Now you pay 2 Dawn, set him as active again, and then you swing again for 16k. Oh my god, this card is insane. Zoro ain't messing around. This is your new boss monster in green. This is an incredibly powerful card. I don't say that lightly. This is an incredibly powerful card. Literally, as long as Zoro can stick around for 1 turn on your board, your opponent will have to deal with the potential of 3 16,000 powered attacks coming their way. Bro, most leaders are only 5k power. You have to, what? You need to have, I need to do some math here. 12k counter in your hand 3 times? What the heck? It's insane. And the thing is, yeah, is this push? Is this too push? Is this too broken? It is 9 cost, I thought. It's pretty high. It's going to take some time for green to get up to 9. That's, you know, there's no like strong RAM like purple that you can get to 9 easily. But like as long as it stays around for 1 turn, like your opponent has 0 answer for it, probably only just some blockers, it's a powerful card that your opponent has to address. And this kind of brings it to the conversation of like, we need like blue decks are going to start taking in like red rocks just to deal with Zoro. Some like black decks will have ways to deal with Zoro, like minus the cost and then KO it somehow, or return it to the bottom deck with like a Mihawk or something. So there are ways. There are ways to get rid of it. Sakazuki will probably have the best kind of defense against Zoro because you can use like the stage card to -1, Sakazuki's ability to -1. So Zoro becomes a 7 cost, drop down the Mihawk, return it to the bottom of the deck. That's great. But as long as you don't have an answer for Zoro, it's gonna be a difficult threat for people to like defend against. This is such a, I don't know if I want to call it broken. I don't personally think it's broken. I just think it's a little push and it's really powerful. The fact that, okay, you don't even need to like game end on the turn that you can attack with Zoro. You can attack once with Zoro, pay 1, attack again, and then just pay 2 and let him be active so that your opponent's going to have a harder time to attack into your secret rare Zoro. That's just another way you can play it more defensively, just having a strong threat that's continuously on the field that you can just pressure into your opponent. This is great. Zoro is just going to be the new boss monster of green. I can feel it in my bones. There's just a lot of decks that can fit Zoro into. I can't wait to see what OP06 brings, man. Okay, now we're going to talk about the next one, which is Sanji. Now, Zoro, strong, kind of pushed. Sanji, insane, just borderline broken a little bit. Okay, let's talk about Sanji. 9 cost, 9,000 power as well. No counter, big whoop. On play, reveal the top 1 card of your deck. You may put into play up to 1 revealed character with a cost 9 or less other than Sanji. Then place the remaining cards on the bottom of your deck. Okay, let's just talk about it. You get to play something for free, as long as it's 9 costs or less. Okay, here we go. So first of all, in a blue-green Zoro leader, you can play Sanji, and then you can, if you reveal a Zoro from the top of your deck, you can play it for free. You're in blue. There are ways to stack your deck that you can do that. Now, Perona exists. Doflamingo exists. X-Drake exists. Now the new Duval exists. So that's that. Imagine playing Vivi. Vivi's around. Blue, red, strong leader. You can play Sanji. And if you reveal a Whitebeard, you get a Whitebeard for free. Okay, you know, pushed, strong. Okay. How about you play Sakazuki? Play out a Sanji, reveal an Isho, play an Isho. If your opponent has like too many cards in their hand, discards them. Great. But we gotta talk about Sanji and Queen, man. Oh my god. Now, first of all, Queen already uses Perona, Doflamingo, X-Drake to kind of filter out the top card of your deck. And then Sanji just slots right in. Okay. Hypothetical scenario right here, and this is, I think, the strongest version. You are at 1 life as Queen. No big whoop, you're Queen. You're gonna gain someone back. Okay, you play out Sanji. Let's say you already stacked the deck. Okay, you already stacked the top 5 cards of your deck. You know what's coming. You play out a Sanji. You reveal the top card of your deck. You reveal a Yamato. You play the Yamato. You get to gain 1 because you're at 1 life. And let's say you have only like, what, 1 card in or 2 cards in your hand. Put the Last Dawn onto Queen, attack with Queen, get to reveal another life. Now you have 2 cards that have insane amount of power on the board. And you are back to 3 life. I'm just saying, this card is going to be crazy. Now, we're talking about like the best case scenarios, right? We're talking about if you reveal the 9 cost cards. But there are other scenarios as well. Like, let's say you need a blocker. You play out Sanji. You know it's a blocker, like maybe an X-Drake on the top of your deck. You can just play it out for free. It's a great card nonetheless because you get to play stuff for free. And the thing that makes Sanji great is that blue decks already have ways to sort out the top of cards of the deck. So it's gonna come naturally to them to play Sanji. And it's a strong card as well. It's a 9 cost, 9,000 power character that you can just have as a boss monster that can bring back or bring forward other boss monsters. It's insane what this card can do. And these 2 cards, Zoro and Sanji, are definitely going to be like meta defining secret rares. Now, there are some secret rares that are kind of lackluster. I mean, we've seen the 8 cost Uta, we've seen like the secret rare Vivi, not really like super impactful. People have been trying them here and there, but they haven't really made waves. I don't think that's the case for these 2 secret rares. I think they are going to be the top of the top boss monsters of the upcoming format. Now, how consistently like people are going to like play like Sanji's effect or keep Zoro on the field consistently for more than a turn is going to be determined in the next metagame when we get to take a look at the upcoming removals. That's how I feel. But these are pretty strong, not gonna lie. And some of the other super rares that have been revealed, which I'm not gonna talk about. I'm gonna wait for all of them before I make a video about them. Yeah, they are strong as well. So let me know. Let me know what you think about Sanji, about Zoro. These guys are freaking insane, bro. I cannot understate that enough. I am excited. At the same time, I'm pretty scared, dude, about OPO6 because if I'm gonna see a lot of Zoros on the field, I play yellow, man. I got no answers against a 9 cost character. I just cross my fingers and hope that my triggers are good. Zoro falls to beige. That's the kind of consolation, you know. Oh, you attack once, beige you. Boom. Now you can withstand yourself, but you don't get, like, whatever, dude. Yeah, that's the only thing that like yellow has protection against Zoro. Anyway, Let me know what you think. I hope you guys enjoyed this discussion. I really just wanted to talk about the secret rares because they are insane in the membrane, and I cannot wait to see what shenanigans Sanji. I just want to sit down at a tournament watching it, like maybe a live stream or so. I just want to see what Sanji brings onto the table, and we're just gonna have a lot of those moments. Sanji's gonna flip over a Whitebeard, Sanji's gonna flip over a Yamato, and then we're just gonna be like, yo, what the heck? Welcome to OP06, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, that's it for me for today. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think about Zoro and Sanji as your secret rares from OP06. I'm gonna go to bed after this. Oh my god, we gotta sleep it off. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.